Look, it's 2026. If you're posting on TikTok and you're not getting any money out of it, we gotta fix that. Everybody thinks you need 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers, 1 million followers to be making money, but that's not the case. In this video, I'm about to break down the many ways you can get paid on TikTok, which ones are making you the most money, and the steps you could take to start getting paid. But for more videos like this, make sure you hit that sub and that like button. Let's get it started. Now let's go over the ways you can get paid on TikTok. And I'm gonna save the best for last, so make sure you stay to the end of the video. The first method I'm gonna go over is a TikTok shop. And this is the method that I started with when I was first going as a creator. I'm pretty sure if you've been on TikTok, you already know what TikTok shop is. You probably see an ad every few scrolls. Now with the TikTok shop, you're either buying or getting samples of items from the sellers and basically promoting it on your page for people to buy. And when people actually buy from your page or video, you're gonna get a percentage of that sale. And if you're efficient at selling items, this method right here is probably the best one for you and could probably make you the most money. TikTok on a daily has millions, if not billions of daily scrollers. So when they're scrolling through their feed and they see a video of something that they might want and you convincing them to buy it, I'm not saying everybody's gonna buy it, but you're gonna get a good percentage of people who's buying or contemplating on buying. Let's use an example. If you're selling an item for $25 to $30 and you're getting a good 15 to 20% commission on that, you can make a good amount of money. Now 20% of 25 is $5. So imagine if you make 25 sales, you're making about roughly anywhere from $100 to $125 off one video. Now imagine if the video goes viral and everybody wants this item, you can make about 100, 200 sales if. And don't think it's not possible. I've definitely done it before. Now let's do the math on that. 100 or 200, let's use 200. 200 times 5, that's $1,000 off one video. Now I'm not here to say every video you make is gonna go viral, everybody's gonna buy every product you post, but there is a possibility. And another benefit of that, you get some products for free, especially when sellers see that you're doing a good job of selling products. Now this is not my favorite, but it definitely helped me gain a few $1,000s. Number 2 on this list, we have TikTok Live. Now this one doesn't need much of a description. You can get paid for going live on TikTok, and you can gain extra money by the people in your live sending you gifts. Now this one is my least favorite, only because it's not as consistent and you kind of rely on most of your money coming from your viewers. Many creators use TikTok battles, and for those of you who don't know what TikTok battles is, it's basically one person going live against another person, and the creators are seeing whose fan base could provide the most points. To earn those points, the fans have to be sending gifts or spamming likes. Now this may be effective for some people, but for me, it's on the bottom tier of my list. I made a couple hundred, maybe 1,000, but overall, I really wouldn't rely too much on TikTok Live. Now that doesn't mean that it won't work for you though. So you could always give it a try, and hey, you never know what happens. Number 3 on this list is TikTok with artists. Most of you probably don't know about this, but some artists will actually pay you for going viral using their sounds or songs. Now let's say for example, Rod Wave dropped a new song. He obviously wants his song to go viral. Well, it's gonna go viral regardless. It's Rod Wave, come on now. But let's say Rod Wave wasn't as popping and he wants his song to go viral. He uses the help of TikTok to pay creators to use his sound and get it out there more so people are listening to the song. Now the way this works though, there are check marks. I believe it's like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and it just keeps going up. But the payouts for these could be sometimes good and sometimes maybe not worth it. There are 2 different types. There's one where you're on a leaderboard and there's one where you have check marks. The check marks are by views, and like say example 5,000 will give you $5, 10,000, 20, like it keeps going up. But the leaderboards, it will be like first place gets like 600 or 1,000, or it really depends on how much the person is willing to pay. For me, I've only used it about 2 to 3 times, made me like maybe a couple hundred. It's not my favorite to use. It doesn't really go with my brand and my content, so it's not for me. but maybe it might be for you. But that brings us to number 4 on this list, and this is the best for my brand, my content. But before we get started, if you haven't already, if you learned some good information, go ahead and hit that sub button, support with a like, comment. If you have any questions, just go ahead and drop them down in the comments and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I always respond to my comments, so yeah. But number 4 on this list is the Creator Rewards Program. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, the Creator Rewards Program is something that pays you for every 1,000 qualified views for every video that's over a minute long. Now with this, you could definitely make some good money. I've seen creators get paid as much as $3-4 for every 1,000 views. And now just imagine if that video hits 1 million. You do the math on that. This method by far has been the best method for me and my content. For those of you who don't know what type of content I do a lot of basketball content. Whether it's skits or tutorials or how-tos, it's always basketball related. Now with this method, they also have something called the Specialized Rewards Program. And for those who aren't familiar, this program is something that doubles or even triples the amount of money you make, depending on the topic. Now with this program, you can either double or even triple the amount of rewards you're making, but it all depends on the topics. Now the topics they have so far are sports, TV and film, automotive, and learning. So if your content doesn't fit through that, you might not be able to get the 2 or 3 times of rewards. But if it does, I suggest you look into this program first. But that's basically all the rewards programs that I know of. If you want me to make a video on how to go viral on TikTok or how to gain followers, and trust me, I know how to do both. If you want that video, let's run this up to 100 likes. But that's all I got for y'all today. Let me know down in the comments which method you're looking into the most. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down there. But I really hope this video answered any questions you might have had. And if it did, go ahead and hit that sub button. That's all I got for y'all. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.
Baby, I can pop out right now, put my big one on these hoes down. I'm not acrobatic, I'm not flipping on my bros. No, all my shit be factual, I cannot get it stolen. Real talking stick, I catch a bitch before I catch a cold.